What about this for a knockout blow? Much like Aaron, Craig Schulze, our next presenter, also began his career in the fitness industry and moved into network marketing where he found he really resonated as well. He now has amassed some 2 decades of experience in the industry. In fact, he's built a huge international business. Wouldn't we all love to do that as well? He's here to tell us how he managed to hit the Diamond Director direct rank in just 3 years as well. Incredible stuff. The 1-2 punch continues. Will you welcome Craig Schulze? Here he comes.
Hey! Woo! Let's get up! Let's have some fun. So, what I'm here to share with you today, it may be a little personal because my topic is you. You incorporated. You taking responsibility. And you sharpening your skills to be the best version of yourself. How you can be the best networker possible. What you need to do to reach the levels of diamond or whatever that is that you wish to achieve. Not everyone wishes to do that, but my responsibility that I've decided to take on today is to help you understand that you're the CEO of your business, you sharpen your skills, you continue to grow, take responsibility, and take this business to the next level. So procrastination. Steve had a bit about that in his presentation earlier. It's a really, a thing a lot of people get caught up in, because procrastination is a thief of time. How many people out there actually think that they're going to go and call someone today and then they procrastinate about that, and then I've already seen a few hands go up, and then they just avoid doing the phone calls? If it's a thief of time, how many people out there do this business full time? That's all they do. So we've only got a handful of people that do this business full time. So let's just say 97% of people that do this business do it part-time. They may only have 10 to 15 hours in any given week to be able to do the business. So it's really important that you maximize time. And if procrastination's a thief of time, you've got to take action. I heard Aaron just talking about productive activities. Divide your time up into productive time and unproductive time. Unproductive time is sitting on Facebook, chatting with friends, sitting on Every Second Live, just thinking that they're doing the business. Make sure that you're doing productive time. If you've only got 10 to 15 hours a week, you really need to make that decision. We would all agree here that Jeunesse is the best in this industry. We have to eradicate that as the doubt that you may have. So if you're sitting in the crowd today thinking, am I in the right opportunity? Is Jeunesse the right opportunity? Jeunesse has proven that it is the best opportunity in the industry time and time and time again. It's already without doubt. So remove that as a limiting belief and take that responsibility that this is me and I'm going to make the most of this opportunity. Most people finish high school up to year 10. I'm sure everyone did here in Australia, but here's a little mathematics equation for you. Simply 10 by 10 by 10 by 10 becomes around 10,000. Now, the important thing about this is the compounding effect of what a multiple of 10 continues to do. So let's change this into the opportunity. We've removed the numbers. Would all agree that this has created a massive compounding effect of the opportunity. We've got an incredible management team. We've got a management team that haven't just proved that they're a one-hit wonder in business. Jeunesse and the success of the owners stem back to Randy's first commission check that he was talking about of $6 million back in the 70s. Success in business in the 80s. Success in business in the 90s. Continued to have success. So in my view, they are the best of leadership, not only in this industry, but around the world. They're visionary leaders. They've got to be right up there as the most successful people. So in my vision for this company and who's running the company, I rate them a 10 out of 10. All right, you listen to Scott, you feel his passion, you feel his energy, you feel the way Scott sees the business. He talks about, I'm ready for a 30-year run. We've got everything in place. I'm ready for a 30-year run. I'm ready to make this the biggest company in the industry. If $10 billion is the biggest company, Scott's talking about that to you. He's openly sharing with you his vision. So our leaders are 10 out of 10. Not every leader of every opportunity will be 10 out of 10. That may be their first go in network marketing. They may have had success in network marketing but failed many times before. So not every leader will rank 10 out of 10. Who loves the Jeunesse products? Who's excited about ZenBody entering the market? I'm excited about ZenBody. As you would know, I'm an ex-personal trainer. I moved out of my comfort zone, which was weight management, nutrition-based industry, into youth-enhancing products. I'm so excited to pioneer this into this market, not only into this market, but to continue to pioneer it into other markets that Jeunesse are going to take this product range to. First to market technology here, one-of-a-kind technology. Our product range would have to be considered 10 out of 10. We're not just in weight management. We've got multiple categories. We've got skincare. We've got nutrition supplements. We've got weight management. We've got products for the mind. We're moving into the cosmetic space. They're all big industries in their own right. We have to be considered a 10 out of 10. First to market, well priced, X factor, have a story. Not every opportunity in the industry will have that. They might be single product focused. They might be service-based products. They might, not fit into the categories of big markets. So Jeunesse, a 10 out of 10 there. Our global platform, that also has to be considered a 10 out of 10. We took it to the world straight away. 30 plus physical offices, over 20 markets around the world doing more than $1 million a month. We've got diamonds every corner of the globe. Our global platform has to be considered 10 out of 10. And as a result of those top three, our compensation plan has worked incredibly well. You've seen diamonds on stage from all around the world. We've got lots of diamonds here in Australia. We've got lots of diamonds, 250 all around the world. Our compensation plan is working very well. All this collectively equals an amazing opportunity. The one element that nobody can, the only element or the missing ingredient to this magical formula is you. Everything else is 10 out of 10. The missing ingredient is you. So imagine if you become a 10 out of 10. Imagine if you added another 10 to that equation and compounded it again and multiplied that first four magical figures by 10 again. Imagine what can happen. But also imagine if you're a zero, you're doing nothing. You're not making the most of this opportunity. That formula breaks down. 10 by 10 by 10 by 10 by 0 equals 0. All right? So for you as a leader driving your ship, as you as a CEO of your business, need to take responsibility, need to grow, need to develop, need to become a leader, need to move from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to compound this amazing opportunity more, to make yourself or open yourself up with all the skills to become that diamond. So we're going to talk about sharpening our skills. What are these skills? What are these leader ingredients that you need to work on. It doesn't matter what you are today, but promise yourself as you head back home tomorrow that you don't stand still. You make sure that your leadership skills continue to grow. You keep enhancing what it is that you're working on. So here's some of the skills. They're not in any given order, ranking from one to anything, but here's a series of ingredients for success. You need to be able to explain the Jeunesse opportunity. You need to be able to tell the Jeunesse story. If you can't do that, make sure you go to more meetings. Make sure you get on more webinars. You need to be able to do that. If you can't do that, your ability to share this information, to share this magical opportunity is going to be dramatically disadvantaged. You need to enhance your skills on the phone. Most people fear the phone. Get out there and practice. Give it a go. Fail, 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 win. If you don't try, you're guaranteed to fail. You need to enhance your networking skills. This is really important. Continuing to grow your list. Continuing to get out there and meet new people. That may require you getting out of your comfort zone and turning up to some events, some meetup groups, so some physical networking, also social media networking, continuing to build relationships with people. Your currency is your contacts list. If your contacts list is very low, you're effectively broke. And you won't just be broke in network marketing, you could be broke for the rest of your life. Continue to grow. That will be one of the number one things that I drum into my young fella, is to say, for as long as you know, just continue to build friends, continue to nurture relationships, and that will set you in good stead long term. You need to be great at telling your story. People join people. So if you can't tell your story, you limit the ability of someone to join you. So get good at telling your story. It may be some highs and lows. Aaron was just sharing a bit of his story there, and I'm sure sometimes he'll share stories about the lows, because it might build rapport and common ground with people, but also he'll share parts of the highs. But it's all a part of the journey and all a part of the story, and all these things certainly do add up. Get good at sharing the vision. It's the number one skill I see the best networkers in Jeunesse are good at doing. That is sharing the vision of the opportunity. Catching the fire of Scott Lewis when he's up here, sharing his vision and your ability to transfer that information out to your prospects. So enhance your skills at sharing the vision. Great at edifying people. Now this is really important because people join people. Sometimes you need to put yourself in a situation where you need to introduce someone else to share the story. So make sure that you get good at edifying people, pumping someone up. It may not feel natural to you, but also as a result of that, you get to know the people that you work with better. So it's really important that you get good at edifying people. Capable of running a home launch. Now this is, again, a really important skill. If you're not comfortable getting up in front of people and speaking, if you're not comfortable out of your comfort zone in front of people, home launches are a great way to start. If you have visions of becoming a Ruby and above, you need to be capable of running a home launch. Time management skills. This has been mentioned many times throughout the course of the week, where most people do this business part-time, so don't waste time. Make sure everything's productive time, and make sure that you can fit everything in, and that all comes around planning. If your time management skills are poor, you'll find this business, you'll just be all over the place all the time. So make sure that you put a good plan in place, and whatever system you use, make sure it's something that works for you. Consistently enrolling. I always focus on 50% of my business on trying to bring new people into the business. 50% of the time that I'm spending on the business is bringing new people into the business. So I spend a lot of time focusing on doing that type of behaviour. So you need to be good at being consistent at enrolling. Great at generating interest, piquing interest. So getting people to capture the imagination of the opportunity, using power words like stem cell technology, first to market, first billion-dollar company, generating interest with your prospect. You need to get good at doing that. Social media skills, the right way and the wrong way to operate social media. It's such a powerful beast these days. You need to understand actually how to operate that properly and work it in your favor. A lot of people spend way too much time on social media, just putting posts up, etc., but it should be used a little bit more towards your business, building relationships, connecting with the right type of people, adding value to the people, not just posting up there, join my business, click here. And personal branding. You know, people join people. So enhance your image, your brand. You know, get some photos and make sure that you look professional. You are a multi-million-dollar business person, look like a multi-million-dollar business person. So those are the type of ingredients that we're trying to work on to enhance our ability to rank from 1 to 10 so we can compound this magical business opportunity and develop ourselves into great leaders. This is personal growth. So whether or not you continue with Jeunesse or not, whether or not you continue in network marketing or not, those things that I was talking about there will help, and it's transformational to any other area, any other industry. And in the back of your mind, if you have a vision to have success, go and start growing. Go and start improving yourself as a leader. Go and start ranking yourself from 1 to 2 to 3 and become a better version of yourself. It's all about continual improvement, and your business will grow to where you grow. Your business will grow to where you go. So Aaron's journey wasn't just his 5 years career in Jeunesse. He talks about a 15-year journey. Mine's very similar, a 15-year journey from being a corporate engineer to owning multiple gyms, 10 years in that industry, a go at network marketing, and then Jeunesse has been the cream on top. But it's been a 15-year journey, and it's been a lot of growth, a lot of learning, a lot of development. The first video Aaron and I did, we actually filmed ourselves in the same video, and while he was talking, I was picking my nose. You know, so I didn't understand that because I wasn't in there, I wasn't actually going to be filmed. But that's basically just getting out there and failing. The first time we'd never done a business opportunity presentation before, it was a whole weekend where I did a presentation and he did one for a whole weekend. You know, so it's out there, it's always trying to grow and develop and learn and enhance. When I go to the gym, I try and put in real positive personal development-based information, or I'm mapping out my week if I'm doing a workout. I'm trying to maximize my time. I'm always forward thinking. So it's really important that you take on that responsibility for your business to continue to grow. And guess what? It's fun. It's powerful. It's a part of the journey. Success, listening to Steve Bradbury talk today, he was very, very funny, but there was a lot of powerful messages in what he was talking about. It's been a journey for him. You know, life and death in some situations, highs and lows. The journey is a process. I want to share a short video with you now just to talk about this process. Listen to the words. Listen to the power of the video, the messaging in the video, and we'll wrap it up after that.
We always invest today, sacrifice today for tomorrow's betterment. But if we don't know what that betterment is, the want factor of what we're really doing it for, we can't win this war, guys.
If you had 6 months to live, what would you do differently with your life? What would you do differently? If your life is not what you want it to be, if you're not living the way that you want to live, if you're not experiencing what you want to experience, if it's not giving you what you want, you've got to ask yourself, what have I sold my soul for?
man in the dark, when nobody's watching, he putting in work. A real man, when coach ain't even watching, he's studying film on his own, because he loves the process. Everybody want to be a beast. Everybody got a lion. Tattoos of lions. Most of y'all think that a lion is who he is because of how ferocious he is when he catch that gazelle, when he catch that zebra. If a lion see an animal that's wounded, or a real hunter see an animal that's wounded, what do? They don't kill him. Why don't they kill him? He already herds, and they beast. A part of being a beast just ain't eating a gazelle. A part of being a beast is the hunts. It's the hunt that they're excited about. Because real lions like to hunt. They love the process just as much as they love the prize. And some of y'all just want to score. You don't like the process. You're not in love with the process.
Well, they say when people take the courage to journey into the center of their fear, they find nothing. It is only many layers of fear being afraid of itself.
You put in 120% every time, or you don't put in nothing, because listen to me very closely. Today, this opportunity you have, it might not be here next year. It might not be here the year after next. It might not be here the year after that. This is the only moment you got, and you better take advantage of this particular moment.
You've hit the wall someplace, you've looked in the mirror too many times and haven't smiled. You want to change the situation, move from where you are. The journey is not easy. Before you start that journey mentally, you must fuel yourself with the right reasons, the right fuel to sustain the entire journey. Everyone's hot off the start.
It does not take talent. You don't have to be talented, right? You don't have to be gifted. You don't have to be the quickest, the strongest. You don't have to be the most intelligent to get to where I am. That's what you gotta do. You just gotta grind, though. Your grind. You might come from privilege. Your daddy might hook you up with a car. He might know people. He might be able to get you a job. But you will not outwork me. You better grow up and get to the point as a man that if you ever get beat, you better get beat by somebody that's just purely more talented than you are. You better not ever get beat by somebody because you beat yourself.
So it's all about enjoying the process. Become a lion. Become a better version of yourself. Plug yourself into the magical formula and compound it again. 10 out of 10 with the ownership. The 30-year run with Scott Lewis. 10 out of 10 with the products. 10 out of 10 with a platform. 10 out of 10 with a pay plan. And 10 out of 10 with yourself. So wrapping up, I love this slide. It represents a lot of things to me. It represents journey. It represents climbing to the top of the mountain. It represents looking out further and seizing the moment. Looking that there may still be a journey ahead. So if you are a 0 today, or a 1, or a 2, and you have a vision to be a Sapphire Elite, you need to get yourself to a 5. If you're in the crowd today and you're a 3 and a 4 and your vision is to be a director and above, Ruby, Emerald, get yourself leadership skills 6, 7, 8. And if your vision is to become a diamond, you need to become a 9 and 10 out of 10 as a leader. It's paramount. If you're going to be a 0 and you do nothing, the opportunity won't work. So just sharing my vision with Jeunesse. I've been in Jeunesse for 5 years. I've had an amazing journey to date, but I feel, as Scott was saying, I've aligned myself with the company for their 30-year run. I've been a part of some amazing times. I've shared some great experiences with the owners, with friends. I've made new friends. I've had challenges too. For those that don't know my story that well, in my first 9 months of the business, I hit Ruby. Business was great. setting myself up for my future, starting a family, and my wife and I, 33 weeks before, or 33 at the 33-week mark of the pregnancy, we lost our little boy. And at that point in time, rocked my world. And I clearly remember the time that I was there and I was sitting there thinking, why me? Why has this happened? I'm a good person. I do good things for people. And it happened, and I thought, look, a lot of people would take that situation and give up. That would be their reason to give up. Had the funeral, sat down, thought about where to go now. Where do I go? And I just kept on ringing in my mind, I'm going to use this situation for inspiration. For inspiration. So at Ruby director level, at that time in the business, the next 6 months become a diamond in Jeunesse. So I've been a diamond now for 2.5, 3 years, and I've aligned my vision for bigger, better things. We've just launched ZenBody into the market. The company's been through massive growth. They've stabilized in so many different countries around the world. The opportunity to move into other big markets is right there in front of you. Category creating products like Envy coming to market soon. Jeunesse have just launched that in the US. Exciting opportunity. The opportunity of more cutting edge products. The opportunity of more global. Be the lion. Be the leader. Be a better version of yourself and seize the moment. Thank you.
Thank you, Craig. Craig Schulze, everybody.